You've probably seen this story before. The quiet girl with a kind heart, falling for the guy everyone warns her about. The one who seems a little dangerous, a little rebellious. The classic bad boy. It's a story we see everywhere. Movies, books, TV shows, even in real life. But have you ever wondered why bad boys seem so magnetic? And no, it's not just about leather jackets or a rebellious attitude. The real reason goes much deeper. It's rooted in psychology. Let's break it down. Confidence. First, there's confidence. Bad boys often carry themselves with a level of confidence that's hard to ignore. They don't constantly second-guess themselves, and they rarely seek approval from others. That energy sends a powerful signal. I know who I am, and I don't need validation. And here's something interesting about human psychology. Confidence often gets mistaken for competence. Even when someone doesn't actually have all the answers, the simple act of appearing confident can make them seem more capable and attractive. Confidence is magnetic. Unpredictability. Then there's unpredictability. Let's be honest, bad boys are rarely boring. One day they might suggest a spontaneous road trip. The next day, they introduce you to music you've never heard before. That unpredictability creates excitement. It sparks curiosity, adventure, and sometimes even a little adrenaline. And our brains are naturally wired to enjoy that feeling. In psychology, this is called the novelty effect. When we experience something new or exciting, our brain releases dopamine, the chemical linked to pleasure and motivation. Bad boys often bring novelty and surprise into situations, and that can make interactions feel intense and memorable. The allure of breaking the rules. Another powerful factor is rebellion. Bad boys tend to challenge rules and expectations. And for many people, that rebellious energy feels like freedom. Think about it. Most of us grow up being told to follow the rules, stay in line, and do what's expected. Then suddenly, you meet someone who seems completely comfortable doing things differently. That energy can feel liberating. It creates the feeling that life doesn't always have to follow the same predictable path. The mystery. There's also a psychological dynamic at play. For some people, being around a mysterious personality feels like a puzzle. Bad boys often appear emotionally complex or difficult to fully understand, and that creates curiosity. There's a common fantasy that behind that tough exterior is a softer, hidden side that only the right person can discover. You've seen this story countless times in movies and books. The misunderstood rebel who eventually reveals a deeper side. But here's the truth. Here's the twist most people miss. The attraction isn't always about the bad boy himself. It's about what he represents. Freedom, excitement, passion, and the thrill of the unknown. In other words, it's less about the person and more about how they make others feel. Alive, excited, a little reckless in the best way. The good guys. But does this mean only bad boys win? Not at all. Because real, lasting attraction isn't about being bad or good. It's about balance. Confidence without arrogance. Passion without recklessness. Adventure without danger. That balance creates the kind of attraction that actually lasts. Practical advice. If you see yourself as the good guy and wonder why bad boys seem to get attention, here's the key. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to develop the qualities that naturally attract people. Build genuine confidence by working on yourself and your goals. Add a little spontaneity to your life. Try new experiences. Break routine sometimes. Show passion for the things you care about. Passion is contagious. Be bold enough to speak your mind. but always with kindness and respect. And finally, keep a little mystery. You don't have to reveal everything about yourself immediately. Ending. The real lesson here is simple. Bad boys remind us that attraction often comes from confidence, excitement, and authenticity. But the relationships that truly last are built on something deeper: trust, kindness, and emotional connection. Because at the end of the day, excitement may start the spark, but genuine connection is what keeps the fire burning.